fans. It is day 16 of Pod Video. Pod videos himself every day in April. And today, I want to tell a story about something weird that happened a couple of months back, just because, I don't know, sometimes it's nice to tell stories. And the reason I want to tell this is that, to this day, in one of my group chats, my name is Damien. That is not my name. But I told this story on the day that it happened, and now my name is Damien. So, I was up in Dublin back in October to see Dungeons and Daddies, and because I'm a little bit of an awkward man and I was alone, I did a lot of walking before the show. I was just like doing strolls, doing laps and stuff. So I was walking through a park, and there was just two people like on the path in front of me, a bit of a distance away, and they like started moving, like they were on, you know, my right, so you know, they're on the left-hand side of the path for them. I was on the left-hand side, so we would have passed each other fine. But then they started kind of drifting towards me, and I was like, okay, so I like stepped off of the path to try and be out of the way. And then the closer we got, I realized that they were saying things to me. So I missed the start of it, and they were like, I haven't seen you in ages. Where have you been? I was like, oh, hey. And I was, you know, you kind of get to a certain age, and you just have met quite a number of people that you're like, okay, give me a moment, I'll just play along, and then my brain will connect the faces. It didn't, but I was just like, oh yeah, how are things? You know, I've just been living yourself, blah, blah, blah. And this went on for like, you know, it was a couple of sentences, and then they were like, but Damien, where have you been? And I was like, that's not even my name. And then I walked away, and they were confused, and I put my headphones back on, and I kept walking. It was very strange, and that is not the first time that has happened. There was another time where it got far too, like, I vaguely actually knew the person, so I thought they knew who I was, and then way too late into it, they told me that they thought my name was like Jerry or something, and I was like, oh. And then I was too deep, and I played along, and it was very, very awkward. But yeah, to those two random people, sorry, I'm not Damien, couldn't do anything about it, and I'm a very awkward person, so I just made it weird and walked away. So yeah, that's my fun story about why I'm Damien in one of my group chats. Now, time for some little bit of updates. So for the Podvidia subathon thing, we have actually surprisingly made some ground. On the day that we started it, on the 12th, we had 1,356. We now have 1,360. That's 4 up already, and it's actually 9 since the start of the month. So that's, the subscribers are actually going up, which is wild, and it kind of makes me think there is a possibility that we could get to 1,400. It's a slim possibility still, but it's a possibility. And as well, if any of you have been paying attention, and I've also mentioned it, so you don't even have to have been paying that much attention, this did not get uploaded at 7 a.m. Irish time. This is actually being recorded on the day that this is being recorded, on the 16th. It is currently the 16th. Yesterday was a very busy day. I started, you know, eating a lot more, so there's a lot more cooking. I had the gym, I had all of these things, so we fell behind, but luckily there's a buffer there, so it didn't actually fall behind. I will actually aim to do 2 in one day at some stage, just to get myself back on track. So if I'm wearing the same clothes in 2 videos in a row, saddles, but just happens. It's much nicer for my brain if I am that one day ahead, and I'm just don't have the super intense pressure of getting one of these done when my life is pretty busy. And finally, I have received the videos for the competition that I did last weekend. It's very cool, they're very fun, I love the look of them, and yeah, there will be an actual recap made soon once I actually script it and I actually get the motivation to make it, and I suppose the free time, because I'm busy. But yeah, I'm actually going to leave it there, because I want to get this edited and get it up before I go to the gym, which will be in about an hour, so we've got plenty of time, but we'll just try and get it done. So, I will talk to you tomorrow. Sloan.